be higher than likeness, and that must either be same or identity. Why? Remember a short while ago we talked about similar, and we said similar can only be used when you're talking about two orders of things which are essentially different. Where there's an ordered pair, one ordered pair must be related to the other in such a way that you can make connections between the first of the third of the second and the fourth. Remember when we did that? All right? Therefore, if we say the word is similar, then that means there must be a different order between the demiurgos and the intelligible living creature. Therefore, there must be that much difference there. If we say sameness is governing, then we can say there must be something essentially the same between these two. If we say identity, then there is no demiurgos other than the intelligible living creature. Okay. If it's the same as, then there wouldn't be any process of creation because you need a model for creation. Therefore, it can't be the same. Pardon me, it can't be identity. Excuse me, I jumped. But if we say that there must be something that's the same between these two, then can we say the same thing for the artist? Can we not say that the idea in his mind and himself are very much akin? For the artist couldn't be an artist if he had an appreciation from the models upon which he's going to construct his work. Therefore, there must be an essential property between the intelligible and the demiurgos. Therefore, sameness is the essential quality we need. Not identity, not similar, not equal, there would be no difference. So therefore, we can say between these two things, there is the idea of same. There must be a fundamental sameness between the two. Now, what is this? What is that? Look here. If this is an idea or a model, now we move over to our painter. What is there about him being a painter that it's essential for him to be a painter, a high craftsman, artist if you prefer? What is it about being an artist and having such a cultivated idea? Must there be an interconnection between the two? Let me do it again.
Yeah, do it again.
If there is a great sculptor, would we call him a great sculptor because in his very capacity of being a great sculptor, he knows how to fashion an idea in his mind and upon that then to create his object? Then and therefore for a sculptor or a painter, there must be something akin that he has developed between the model and his own being as a painter or sculptor. Well, then if that's the case, then that same thing between the idea and the mind of God obviously is going to be the nature of the demiurgos must be mind. In mind, therefore, necessarily, there has to be lofty ideas, and that most lofty of all is called the forms in Plato, which then is used as the basis for all creation. Now, yes, please.
I'm sorry.
No.
Why did we do similar? You said that
Okay,
the
similar.
model and the mind.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because
let's-
I can see
no,
where
that's okay.
identity does not apply
Yeah.
and where
No,
equality
that's-
doesn't apply.
Would you agree we said that in an analogy, these must be different orders. Like this is husbandry, as they call it. The care of animals. A shepherd is to his sheep. A ruler to his subjects. They must be similar orders, but different, because you can't put the ruler and his subjects in the class of husbandry, because otherwise the ruler would treat his subjects like animals. Right? So therefore, an analogy presupposes at least two sets, minimum of course, two sets that must be different in some respect, but what did we say? The relations between the two of them must be similar, not the same, because remember the fun we had? If a ruler were to function in the same way that a shepherd does, then he would probably have a dog and herd his people to voting every second Tuesday in November, or bring his subjects up to a mountain to get some grass, and that might upset somebody. Wait a minute. Right. That's how you can get humor out of analogies, by the way. All right. So what did we say? We said, therefore, that these belong in different orders where we can find similar, not same functions. Right? And we said, if it were the same, then the ruler would be just like a shepherd, and that would make it ludicrous, would it not?
It would.
Right. So therefore, it's not the same, but must be similar. Right? Must be similar. So, if we say then they're similar, the mind of God and the idea in the mind of God, then they'd have to be in different orders and must function differently. And we say, oh, wait a minute, that's pretty, can we do that? And remember, we said likeness occurs when you make contrast between different orders of things. However, the relationships between them must be similar.
I see. Now that's how we arrived at the use of
Yeah.
same as opposed to the.
Or put it this way.
Okay.
Let us assume let us assume that these are similar rather than the same. Let's go for that for a moment. Then the demiurgos must stand in a similar set. Say, we can say this, as the demiurgos is to his idea, using the capital I to represent that, so too husbandry stands to politics. No. Is the difference between the demiurgos and an idea of the same order as husbandry is to politics? Or are they so different we wouldn't want to do that because the relationship is much more akin? No. It looks like, would you agree, that these are not different orders. It looks like they belong in the same set, don't they? The same set. Yeah. Like a shepherd and his sheep belong in the same set as the demiurgos to his ideas, as a ruler is to his scepter. Well, they belong to the same set. Oh, same set. If so, then there must be something the same between the two of them. Now, gotta watch. All right. I want to get to the last idea, and then we can throw it open quick for questions. All right. On page, I wanted to bring it together with the last page, which I find quite exceptional. 187. Now he reflects back on the whole thing. You see, this is now 50 pages from where we were reading. And God gave unto man's foolishness the gift of divination. A sufficient token is this: no man achieves true and inspired divination when in his rational mind, but only when the power of his intelligence is fettered in sleep, or when it's